Zevivon sof 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 Chanukah hu hatov Chanukah hu hatov Zevivon sof sof. Oh, hi, Chag Sameach. I've been caught in the act. So, if you have been tuning into our previous Chanucasts, you probably heard quite a bit about the story of Chanukah. You've heard about why we celebrate, you've got the different versions of the story, and you've got a sense of what it is that we are remembering. So I have a slightly different question for us to consider this evening. It's about 3 months, more or less, since Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, a time of reflection and renewal. Chanukah, meanwhile, is all about rededication. It's a word that we talk about all the time. Rededication of what? You know the answer probably at this point. Rededication of the temple. But we're Reformed Jews, so we care a lot about egalitarianism, which doesn't work all that well in the temple. And we're honestly not such great fans of sacrifice. So what are we really thinking about when we talk about rededication at this time of year? Perhaps our final message of Chanukah on this 8th night can be one of personal rededication. What are we rededicating ourselves to at this time of year? What matters to us? What are we committed to? How are we going to prioritise it going forward? How will we quite literally bring light to whatever it is that matters to each of us? Perhaps we might need permission to rededicate some time for ourselves, for our families, for our friends, for the people that really matter to us. Perhaps we need to rededicate ourselves to truly letting our own light shine. It reminds me a little bit of that song, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." I could go on, but you can probably continue singing in your own kitchens or wherever you find yourself as you're about to light. But I wanted to share with you a message, not specifically about gospel songs that we use in a Jewish context, but a teaching that I was given once by Rabbi Daniel Goldfarb. He explains that the real miracle of Chanukah is not the fact that the oil lasts for 8 nights when it was only supposed to last for 1, or for 8 days when it was only supposed to last for 1 day. He says the real miracle is the fact that the people had the chutzpah to light that oil in the first place. We usually describe their act as courageous, but Rabbi Goldfarb suggests that instead it took real chutzpah. So I want to ask myself, and I invite you to also ask yourselves, where in our lives could we use a little bit more chutzpah? How could we create our own miracles? Perhaps we can think about that while we light our candles together. And let's take our shamash out. I might have done a really brilliant job of getting my shamash to stick very firmly in my candle. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, slightly, sometimes the shamash, the servant, gets a little bit bruised at the bottom. Let's say the blessings, sing the blessings together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu, bayamim hahem uvazman hazeh. And in my family, our tradition is to sing Ma'od Sorah as we're lighting, so I'm going to invite you to do that with me. Ma'od Sorah Yeshuati, lecha na'el shabeach, tikon beit tefilati, v'sham toda nazaveh, משבית מטבח, מצר המנבח, אז אגמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת המזבח, אז אגמור בשיר מזמור, חנוכת המזבח. Albert Einstein, Albert Einstein even, I just learnt, says that there are two ways to live. One as if nothing is a miracle, and the other as if everything is a miracle. Let's move on from this Chanucah, rededicating ourselves to what really matters, and allowing for the possibility that everything can be a miracle. Chag Sameach.